Hi, I'm Tom Campbell from Cultaholic.com, joined by Bake Off Showstopper Challenge, Adam Pacitti. How you doing?
What does that mean?
You're not watching Bake Off, mate?
No.
British Bake Off?
I don't understand it. Putting all that drama into... It's just cooking. He's just making a flan.
It's basically the first season of NXT, but with... but with cakes and less Daniel Bryan.
People are going to hate me for this, but Noel Fielding can suck my fat one. I can't stand the guy. Can't stand the guy.
This is an outrage!
I know, right?
An outrage!
Unsubscribe button's down there, but please don't.
Some news. The Fiend was in a WWE dark match last night. A whole slew of injured and inactive WWE superstars have been revealed. And which WWE Superstar is set for a return? Find out soon. Well, what a treaty pie for those sticking around for 205 Live last night, Adam Pacitti. What a way to keep the people there than by promising them a bit of The Fiend.
Right? Hell of a treaty pie.
Wow.
Enjoyed that. He didn't attack The Undertaker, didn't attack Stone Cold this week. Instead, he was in a 2-on-1 match with the B Team.
But that seems the obvious next one down, doesn't it? Steve Austin,
yeah,
Undertaker,
right.
Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel. It's just legit.
You know what? What a bloody treat for the people live there. And that's a testament to how well the WWE have managed the character of Bray Wyatt The Fiend. In that he's not doing dark matches. He's not doing dark matches, he's not doing house shows. You look at his cage match, his last match was with Finn Balor before this one. And so, even though obviously the match is going to be nothing to write home about, it's a glorified squash, you get to see the entrance. He came out with the lantern, so that doesn't look to be going anywhere. That was all BS. And yeah, I just think they're really lucky seeing that. You know what I mean? It does feel special. It does feel like a big deal. And the MSG crowd are lucky to have seen that.
It's just, this was done as a little ploy to keep the crowd there for 205 Live because it was revealed that The Fiend was going to be there and in action during a commercial break on SmackDown. So they were like, hey, I know Undertaker's just finished, but Fiend in a minute. Don't leave, please.
Was this the last segment of the night, so you had to watch 205?
You had to stay through 205 to watch The Fiends versus the B Team.
Clever.
This is it. They are trying so many things to keep the crowd there for 205 Live because, oh gosh, it did half dwindle.
Yeah.
It was like the moment that the last bell rings on SmackDown, it's like half the place clears out to get their cars.
No, it's true. We were there for the SmackDown after Mania. And like that's the SmackDown after Mania. People have flown in from all over the place. You still probably lost like 15-20% of the crowd, which doesn't sound like a huge number, but that's still quite a lot. And if they're going from key positions in the crowd, your shot doesn't look very nice. Yeah, I like this. I like the sort of the real life bit of his brother being the one to take the mandible claw. That's fun as well.
One of very few interactions that the Rotunda brothers have had.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. IRS should have been managing.
IRS there was watching little tear in his eye whilst, I don't know, auditing a small family restaurant. It was an exciting time for the fans of SmackDown who went to see The Fiend. Well done. So Shane McMahon was nearly king of the ring. We kind of had a horrible feeling that was going to be part and parcel of this tournament. And what we've discovered this morning, Adam Pacitti, is that this wasn't actually a storyline element. This is actually as a result of something legitimately bad happening.
Yeah, Elias is unfortunately injured. We don't know how long he's going to be out for. He has an ankle injury. I can't wait to talk about that Shane McMahon stuff later.
Oh, on
Graded's
SmackDown
coming up, right? I think there's loads to talk about there, and I think they absolutely nailed it last night. Yeah, I know, I really, really do. Because it's in our heads now that if Shane McMahon's in something, he's probably going to win it. Not because he's really good or anything, but because he's booked super strong. And I think that was a great swerve last night. Yeah, Elias is out, but there's a few other names also that have been added to the WWE internal injury/inactive list that has been somehow Fightful are getting hold of this all the time. I don't know how they're doing it.
I reckon they've got somebody that hangs around the back of the venue and just slips it under the door. Here's some more injured people. Or they're outside the hospitals watching them all walk out with casts on. I see you, Fightful. I see you.
Right, the names added to the list are Samoa Joe.
Yeah, he looks alright on Monday.
Yeah, right. It's an odd one.
That's what they all say, innit? He looks alright on Monday.
Carmella.
Yeah,
Been there for a while.
Now that's been a long-standing thing. We talked about this on the podcast. She had a bit of an undisclosed health scare recently, and she hasn't gone into details as to what it is. But she's just taking time away to sort of spend time with friends and family, and she's due to return soon.
Yes. EC3. It's hard to tell, isn't it? If something's wrong or if
I think she's got a broken
care.
spirit. I don't know whether you can treat that on the NHS.
And most tragic of all, Heath Slater is out of action currently.
Yeah, he's got kids to feed.
Right?
Boy.
He misses Rhino. That's all it is. He's got nothing to do anymore. Go to TNA, Impact.
I thought you just called Heath Slater Mrs. Rhino.
He's Mrs. Rhino. Quite like that. That would have been a good gimmick. So there, Carmella away recovering from a health scare. Calm down.
Sorry.
Joe on Raw. He's injured. All the list hasn't been updated. EC3 and Heath Slater are awaiting a return date following medical evaluation. We will keep you updated.
Get well soon.
Mrs. Rhino.
So on 205 Live last night, as well as people hanging around to see The Fiend, they also got to see a massive debut on 205 Live that shouldn't be understated.
No, this is really massive. And somebody who I'm surprised hasn't done more down in NXT. I've got to get that out of my head, right?
No, but it's still down. It's
not
still
developmental. Kushida, developmental. You having a laugh? I don't know why I did that.
But it is still technically like it's not developmental. It's a feeder.
Yeah, I get you. But it's not down. It's got a better TV deal than SmackDown now.
It's true, actually. It has.
Kushida making his 205 Live debut. As I say, somebody that I'm surprised he's not been on a takeover yet, has he?
No, he's done comparatively little as part of NXT. He had a couple of absolutely smashing matches with Drew Gulak.
Yes.
Some belters there, but yet to really sort of get the motor running with Kushida.
Considering how excited Big Triple H was when he signed him, because he bloody loves the guy, I'd have just thought he'd have been doing a lot more down in NXT. Anyway, he tagged with Jack Gallagher to take on the Brian Kendrick and Akira Tozawa. We're not going to spoil the result, just in case you've not seen it yet.
Good match, though. Good fun.
As you would expect.
Yeah.
Do you think this is going to be a permanent thing? We do see guys just sort of pop up.
Yeah, it does feel like, and from the rumblings I've heard, this is now Kushida's new home.
Wow.
This is an attempt to get more eyes. Another attempt to get more eyes on 205 Live, both in live attendance and on the network. But Kushida's like, this isn't his first time in like a lower weight division assembly. Like, he's 6-time IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion, twice winner of the Super Juniors tournament. So like, he's got previous, and do you know what? I think it's because it's 205 Live and it has this rep of being, it's the show that no one watches. That's great. But like, it annoys me because it's such a good show. Yeah. And it's just a case of doing stuff to get more eyes on it. And I think Kushida, if more people know Kushida's in the mix, then that's going to surely turn at least some wrestling fans over that way.
You know what would make me watch it? I know there are storylines, but bigger storylines, bigger characters, because you can tune in all over the place and see great wrestling.
Yeah, that's
I almost said I'm fed up of great wrestling, but I'm not excited. I'm not especially excited anymore about just great. I see great matches all the time.
This is the curse of the work rate era.
Yeah, right.
Everywhere is great matches.
Yeah, and that's brilliant. It's the talent that we have in various promotions all over the world. Amazing talent. I just wish it was a bit more storyline heavy. I know they did the stuff with Drake Maverick and the GM role and Mike Kanellis, and there are storylines there, but quite often you do just see sort of matches that feel a little bit thrown together. Or whack Ray down there. There you go. So
wow,
it's expensive. It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Let's stick him down.
That is like a Division 1 team.
Or even to Guerrero. Get him down there. Get the juice down there. There's money for you.
Let's just bring back the Mexicals.
Yeah, there you go.
Bring them down on the lawnmowers. What a treat that'd be. Right, lads. When is this King of the Ring final bloody happening? Because I ain't got a Scooby-Doo after last night.
No, WWE certainly don't seem to know. So, a graphic at the end of SmackDown advertised the finals is happening next Monday on Raw.
Right.
However, WWE then put out a tweet saying the King of the Ring finals are going to happen at Clash of the Champions on Sunday, which I thought was always the plan.
Which is what we've always been told.
The plan. Yeah, it's been listed on WWE's event page. I think that's still happening. So it's going to happen It's going to happen on Sunday, surely.
Well, that's it. Because I don't know because then they deleted the tweet that said it's happening on Sunday, and then like a generic one went out saying Chad Gable's in the finals of the King of the Ring.
Oh.
So it looks like it's now on Raw. As opposed to Clash of Champions.
You make it feel like a big deal.
Yeah, I know. That was the whole premise of it was building to Clash.
Is it because they've realised that if it happens at Clash of Champions, they can't be like, every match is a title match?
Yeah, but every match isn't a title match.
Oh, yes, that's not true. That's Night of Champions. What am I on about?
Unless Roman and Rowan are fighting for the wrestler that name sounds like match, championship match. There's no championship there, Meladio.
Yeah, no, I've got mixed up with Night of Champions. Two different.
Clash of Champions is where the champions clash.
Yeah.
Night of Champions is where the champions night. But yeah, it's a shame because this would have been a great showcase for Chad Gable.
Yeah, on a really big stage.
Mind you, it was nice to have Chad Gable main eventing SmackDown.
Yeah, that's fun as well.
That was good times.
It's not really Chad Gable main eventing, it's Shane McMahon main eventing and losing.
Yeah, I suppose.
No, I'm joking. I hope it happens at the pay-per-view. I just feel like it's a shame that it would happen on the weekly show. I don't know. It's just not as big, is it?
No, it doesn't feel as special, but I'm pulling for Chad, but it's going to be Corbs, isn't it?
Yes.
Corbs.
Said it all along. I didn't think it would be Gable in the
actually.
final, for goodness sake.
No, that's a nice surprise.
And that's really great. And win or lose, I think it's really made in this tournament.
Yeah.
But yeah, Baron's winning it. King Corbin.
Oh,
I like that. No, his heel work recently has been absolutely spectacular.
Yeah, I suppose. He has. I feel dirty saying I've quite enjoyed Baron Corbin lately. He's just somebody that just bypassed all that nonsense and just carried on. Yeah, I suppose. He'll be a good king.
Look at you, disappointed because the bad guy's winning. Mark.
Wrestling. You dirty Mark! When I come into the office, I look across the room and I see Adam Pacitti looking sad out of the window. A little tear rolls down his cheek. He just looks a bit lost in his own thoughts, a little bit sad, like something's upset him, and he always says he's okay. And I know deep down that something is wrong, and I know what is wrong, Adam. I know that you missed Tamina from the main roster.
Not my words, the words of absolutely nobody.
The words of me to Adam Pacitti. And fret not, my little China Cup, because Tamina is coming back, baby. She's all better.
I don't know what to say about this. I've been pretty
I've got outro.
No. She's just not that exciting, and she's not that good. Tamina's coming back. Expect to see her on main event.
Well, I think they're going to hold off until at least Nia Jax come back because they can be like the units of the women's tag division.
Whatever.
I'm sure Tamina has spent all this time rehabbing and is so excited when everybody goes, "Oh, you're back, are you?" it's like she went to the shops and no one noticed.
It's one of those people. Like I still think like every week. Oh, it's weird that Rusev's not on TV anymore. I don't even notice. Don't even notice that Tamina's not there. And she was on Raw like every week as well. She was a prominent character on that show. Don't care. Do not care. No offense, Tamina. If you're watching, hello. I'm glad you're well and I'm glad you're coming back. But. Well, am I?
If you are watching Tamina, here's Adam Pacitti in an ill-fitting t-shirt to talk about Patreon.
Noel Fielding sucks. He's not that good. Bye. Thanks for watching. Let us know what you think in the comments down below. You can follow us on Twitter at Cultaholic. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/Cultaholic. If you enjoy what we do here at Cultaholic, you can pledge to us on Patreon. That's patreon.com/Cultaholic. And most importantly, don't forget to hit subscribe and join us.